Africa have continued to experience abuse in many forms, ranging from human trafficking, child marriage, prostitution, domestic violence, sexual and physical abuses, among others. Our correspondent Habibat Ajayi has more in this report.
Many women in Nigeria are victims of one abuse or the other, especially in marriage. It is even more pathetic as some survivors who are well educated prefer to bear their pains and keep silent with smiles. This is linked to the socio-cultural factors of the Nigerian society. 39-year-old businesswoman Folakemi Aderele in Ogun State narrates her ordeal, which started 3 days after her wedding ceremony.
Ìgbà tí mo ṣègbéyàwó, ọjọ́ kẹta ìgbéyàwó mi, ọkọ mi lé mi jáde kúrò nínú ilé pẹ̀lú oyún oṣù mẹ́rin.
When I got married, 3 days after, my husband sent me out as I'm 4 months pregnant. Due to the pregnancy hormones, he complained that I split on the floor. I was out and wholly covered with bathroom towel as he locked all the doors. It was exactly 11:30, 2012, August 20. We tied the knot on the 17th, and he sent me out on the 20th of the month. It was such an unforgettable scenario. The boy is 10 years now. If I continue narrating it, it's a bad and sorrowful experience. In fact, this year, he left me and his 3 sons at home since January and came back end of April. He wasn't moved, no bother on how we survived. In this marriage, I'm only considering the future sake of the children and my old age because I want a glorious day ahead. If I decided to leave the marriage, my children's education might be affected. That's why I'm still enduring. For Dorcas Aderemi, she was taunted by societal pressure to remarry after the demise of her husband. She became a shadow of herself as she was faced with domestic violence. I must not say my husband is providing. Even my caretaker is aware of my travel. Since 3 years I moved down to this area. My children and I are the ones paying the house rent. No difference compared to when I'm still a widow. Before I moved here, my husband and I used to fight that he didn't know when I got this apartment. At the former house, he paid 5,000 naira out of 2 years' house rent. Due to my mother's yelling, I listened to her to remarry, to avoid unnecessary relationship being a widow. Unfortunately, this is the predicament I have to face. It is whatever he brings, I collect. My friend even knows, 5K as usual. 5,000 naira for 1 month feeding with the children. He pays his child's school fees. But the feeding and accommodation is nothing to him. I offer catering service from home, but I barely get jobs to do. Assuming I have a shop, it will have aided my contribution to the family. And it is whatever he brings, I collect. My husband is around this morning. He has left for his friend's place. And as I sit here, I only drank cassava flakes last night. And people wouldn't know. I do think how many people will I have to discuss and complain my husband to. According to statistics from the Nigerian National Commission for UNESCO, violence against women in Nigeria increased sporadically to 297% from the onset of the COVID-19 lockdown, where couples had no choice but to stay with each other within.
Now, first save yourself so that you can take care of your children. And then some will tell you it's because they want to have custody of the children. And so they want to stay in till the children can be able to say, I want to stay with mommy or daddy, or they want to have what they will take. Yeah. But if you don't have custody of that child today, don't worry. You can get custody of that child. That should even inspire you to challenge you enough to want to get certain things in place so that you can go back and fight for the custody of those children.
These things, there are individual differences. What somebody is going through and what the individual is going through is different from what other people might be able to tolerate. There is what we call limit of elasticity. Everybody has their limit of elasticity, and when they feel they are stretched up to the point of breaking up, then my advice is that even if it's initial separation, until things get better and they now return, this is better. But if they feel they can cope, then they can still cope.
In some states, agencies concerned with domestic violence have been set up to tackle the hydra-headed problem, but watchers say the level of sensitization is still poor, making some women die in silence, especially at the grassroots level. Abibat Ajayi.
For better and for worse, till death do us part. My religion forbids divorce or make I run from marriage. My culture, my beliefs, see am, na this woman take end her life like this. Anyway, she dey alive to tell the story. Her own better pass Osinachi. Can you imagine, my people, for 2023, this kind of thing still dey happen? Hard. But some men una wicked though. Abeg, wetin we wan tell this woman now? Tell her make she run comot from there. She no go even fit run. You no run when na one pikin. May it don be 3 pikin. Anyway, her calling na to marry and stay for there no matter what. Everybody get im own calling. No? Some people, who if they like, make dem dey kpai for that marriage. If they no use ambulance, can't carry their corpse comot from that marriage. They know they comot. Family people sef go leave and make they carry in cross. Now we dey see so. Marriage no be do or die affair. Oh. If it sweet you, you stay. If it no sweet you, carry go. And no comot because people say my comot or this person they enjoy for a marriage. Me, I know they enjoy. Oh. No be everybody they enjoy for marriage. Oh. Some go day 50-50. Some go day 100-100. No 100-100 safe at all. Marriage they beat away these days. You see celebrities' marriages. Those ones, they are not they last at all. Because nobody ready to bend down for anybody nowadays. Everybody won't be oga. And the African men may we get this time around, our papa better pass. Because in those days, marriages, they last. Now, marriages, no, they last again. I be say the indisciplined women and men, the men especially, they go feel say because the culture forbids you as a woman to come out or, may they know they can't and follow me, I know stay marriage, and this one, and that one. May they can't and follow you, better pass say you know they are alive to tell the story. No be everybody they are alive. Say this kind suffering made this woman they pass through because of marriage. Marriage means supposed to be sweet thing, supposed to be thing may you if your partner even go walk safe, you go the verse say you go miss them for hours. Now you go even they pray safe, may your partner die, go, may you get peace of mind. Some people may no one come out for marriage. May they say no, they no go come out. Some go they pray, may the partner apply for inside so that they go get reason to come out. That one ain't good pass. A bit to come out easily or come out without stress. Some people they walk away easily from marriage like this. Marriage may no get head, no get tail. But some no they agree. See am now. No be say she dey enjoy there. No be say that one man may they provide. No go say okay, she is there because of the money. Some people they may ready to take anything. I no blame her because her points, her reasons why she won't stay for the marriage, they strong. Now good reason. This now good woman, wife material, made them define. Now somebody just they do anyhow with her. This life no balance, so my people. Hey, now what? Person picking. Now you they treat anyhow because of marriage. Some men, now they make marriages no they last again. Because that African culture may don't make una odogu. Even waiting una no suppose do una go do am. Even when you do mistake, may you suppose say sorry. You no go talk sorry at all. Small little things dey break marriages these days because of